Hey guys, Buck Creek here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another electronic review. Now this is an FM transmitter. I've looked at a few of these in the past, but this has a few cool features on it that the other ones did not, and that's something I'm going to go over with you. Now to begin, we have dual USB ports. The other ones I've used, one was an aux cable and it didn't have any type of USB support, and the second one I used had a USB port, but it didn't really have a strong charging speed. The amp was low. This one has dual ports with 3.4 amperage. That's pretty significant for charging, honestly. That's really good. So that's going to charge my phone right up, my GoPro, anything of that nature. Or if you have a friend riding in the car with you, that's going to charge both y'all's phones at the same time, so you don't have to worry about switching phone cables and everything like that. Awesome feature to start off with. Of course, the FM transmitter feature, great tool to have. If you don't have $300–400 to go out and buy a new head unit, or I mean you can get them for like $80, but still that's $80 for a new head unit, plus you have to get it installed, the wires and everything. This is a great alternative. This thing was like 20 bucks, and now you can play music from your phone to your car stereo for $20 instead of having to go out and get a new radio and head unit and all that stuff, because that's a pain. Trust me, I just did it. Awesome little thing. But we're gonna go ahead and take it out of the box here. See, is it easy to open? Yes. Oh, that's a plus. I love it. Easy box to open. Here's the device. Looks really sharp. Feels pretty sturdy. Clips are strong on the side, so it should have a good connection. This black and the silver won't really clash with most car interiors, if not all. So it's going to look nice and clean. There's your dual port, so you'll be able to charge. And I guess there's going to be an analog right here that'll tell you your frequency, things of that nature. Actually, it does one other thing that I was really excited about. Well, what was it? I think it showed, yeah, it does. This will also show the voltage of your car's battery. That's something great for me, because I have LED lights for the front. I have a very nice sound system in the car, and it's going to be very nice to tell how much voltage I have in that battery, or what's left of it, especially if I'm leaving the car running with the stereo on. I don't want to drain the battery completely, so I can keep track of it. That's really exciting. Back to the device, it just looks real clean, real smooth. Looks great coming from the manufacturer. I don't see any type of contaminants or anything. Now, you have these buttons here. They're a little shaky, but they seem fine. I think they'll work pretty well. I've had worse. Yeah, they feel pretty sturdy. But this is to go back and forth between songs. Call button, all you have to do is click that, and it's going to transfer you to your call so you can talk to the person. So these are all cool features, but it will do that automatically. If a call comes in, it'll stop the music, it'll go to your call, so that's really cool as well. But I'm going to test this out for the next few days. I'm going to see how good this little device is. I'm very excited I got it. And I'm sure there's some type of little manual in here. Yeah, here it is. Here's a little direction manual. Not too long. Just explains the functions of the device, things of that nature. There's not much to these little things, but they can be a big help in the car. And for $20 with all these features, that's actually a very good deal, and it's something I'm very excited about. Now, I would read the user guide. However, I am a man, and as a man, we don't read anything. We just plug it in and we try to make it work. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see how simple it is to set up, and if it's something I'm able to do without reading directions. Let's see how simple this is. I'm going to test this in the car for the next few days. I want to let y'all know what I think. Now, before I even plugged the FM transmitter in, I went ahead and found a radio station that didn't have a frequency on it. Now, this changes from area to area. Remember this. Now, in my area, 88.7 does not have a radio station or anything like that. It's just static. So that's what I'm going to set my new FM transmitter on. So to begin with, I'm taking this old one out. This is not an FM transmitter, just a little charging cube that went to my 12-volt power outlet. It was like 1.5 amp, not that good. This 3.4 amp dual USB port is going to be much better. This is my first time plugging it in. Nice tight fit, so that's not going to be going anywhere. 14.4 is probably my car voltage. That's a pretty cool feature because I do run these heavier duty speakers with the subwoofers and everything. And since my car is cranked, that makes perfect sense. BT, Bluetooth, it's ready to pair. Now, I have an iPhone. If you're an Android guy, it's pretty much the same setup. Go into settings, find this device, and connect to it. So as far as iPhone goes, we're going to go ahead, turn on our Bluetooth. C26S, not connected. We're going to go ahead and connect it. Something about iPhones, they take much longer to connect than Android. Now, if you're wondering how to set up the FM transmitter on here, I have it on 88.7 on my head unit. For down here, you're going to click this call button and hold it, and now it's going to blink. Now, the back button will go farther back in the frequency, so 88.4, 88.3, etc., etc. The button going forward will go higher in frequency, so 88.5, 88.6, 88.7 is what I wanted at. These two are now matching, which means my phone should be able to work and I should be able to play music off of it. So what we're going to do here is to try it. You can use any app as well. You use Spotify, Pandora, it does not matter, because it's simply playing the audio signal to the car. So now we're going to go into a song here, and we're going to see if it actually play through the speakers as soon as this ad is over. I'm able to control the volume on my phone. And just to prove this point to you, I'm going to go into another app. The static in the background is because there is another frequency, maybe not in this area, but just close enough to where it's picking up on a slight signal. So all you have to do is find a frequency with no type of static. I'm going to go into Amazon Music. We're going to try playing this now. Again, volume works on your phone, perfect. So what this device really allows you to do is turn your regular car head unit that doesn't have a USB, auxiliary jack, anything like that. You're able to play music from your phone, the music you buy on Apple, Amazon, anything like that, and you can play it in your car now, which is great. This head unit is $400. This is $20. Does the same exact job this does, except in a much smaller package. And this has features that this one doesn't. This one has car voltage, has USB ports to plug things in. This only has one. You had to run a wire through it and all this other stuff, which I didn't do. So this thing is a heck of a deal for your money. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to be charging my phone, using it for the next few days. And at the end of those few days, I want to give you my full opinion on it. Well, I was able to use this device for the past 2 or 3 days, and I have a lot of positive things to say about it. There's only one small negative, and this has more to do with the way my car's laid out than the actual device, and that's the digital display can be a little difficult to read from farther away. It's not a very big display, but it's also not a very big device, which helps it get concealed and whatnot. But there's not really a problem there. Once you have it set up, you're really never going to look at the display for the FM frequency again, because all you have to do is turn your car on and boom, it's connected. You really don't have to worry about it. So as far as that goes, really not a problem there. Now, a lot of big positives about this: very clear, crisp music, as long as you find a free frequency with no static. A lot of people that make that mistake. You have to find a frequency with very little to no static in order to have super crisp music. And with the wide range of frequencies that this device can be used for, that should be fairly easy. It was for me. It took me maybe a minute or two to find a frequency that was free and sounded terrific with this device. Charged my iPhone 6S Plus in like a little over an hour, so great charge rate, 3.4 amps, that's incredible. I was super excited about that. Just a great device for like 20 bucks. I mean, you can't beat it. You have to keep in mind, before this, I have Bluetooth on my head unit, the new one that's in my truck. That cost $400 for a very nice head unit. This makes your radio, the radio in your car, do everything that head unit does for $20. You can play music from Pandora, Amazon, Apple, anything you want to play music on, you can use this device for with the Bluetooth connectivity. You can connect your phone for cell phone calls, everything like that. So it's a very smart and cheaper option than having to go and get a sound system or getting a new head unit for your car. Anyway guys, if you have any questions on this device, please make sure to put it in the comments below. I will leave a link in the description where you can find this on Amazon. And feel free to add me on social media. I will make sure to get back to you as quick as possible to answer any questions you may have on this, how to set it up, frequencies, anything like that.